In 1947, Mississippi issued 3,000 GI Bill home loans to returning World War II veterans. Exactly 2 went to black veterans. So how did the government secretly lock them out of the housing boom? Although the Servicemen's Readjustment Act promised universal support, its decentralized administration allowed local boards to enforce systemic racial exclusion. On paper, the GI Bill was a race-neutral promise of the American dream: serve your country, get a guaranteed mortgage. But local gatekeepers used a hidden bureaucratic weapon to bypass the law by granting private lenders and local officials complete discretion over who received loan guarantees. The government graded neighborhood lending risk into 4 colors, creating residential security maps. Coveted green and blue zones were deemed safe investments, reserved exclusively for white communities. These prime zones received low-interest, federally backed mortgages that fueled the massive post-war suburban growth. But if a neighborhood had black residents, underwriting manuals triggered a hazardous red grade. That red ink destroyed the area's mortgage eligibility by marking the entire community as financially unsafe and blocking all federal loan backing. A black veteran was trapped. Racially restrictive deeds barred him from buying in green zones, and the government's redlining meant banks refused to insure a loan in his own neighborhood. This institutional squeeze forced many black families into predatory housing contracts that stripped away their earnings without building equity. This wasn't just a denied mortgage, it was a generational financial exile. While white families accumulated massive home equity that funded higher education and business ventures, black families were forcibly locked out of America's primary wealth-building mechanism. Today, that precise denial translates into a devastating $180,000 wealth shortfall per descendant. The modern racial wealth divide isn't some historical accident. It is the exact mathematical result of a federal paper trail that engineered segregation block by block and deliberately compounded economic inequality across generations.